Hello and welcome to class. I'm recording this class with the intention of this video becoming part of your daily routine. So I encourage you, bookmark this video and we can start the day off right together. There's 3 things we're going to focus on today. The first is cultivating mindfulness and conscious movement. The second is we're going to create some space for the driver inside. And the third is going to be adding a little bit of heat to the system to start our day. So with all that in mind, let's get started. We're going to come together to the top of the mat. And we're going to take an inhale, the arms up. And we'll exhale, the palms down, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Root down through your feet, ground yourself into this present moment. Start to elongate the breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. Let's exhale the arms down. And with the inhale, bring them back up overhead. Inhale. Good. We'll keep them up now. Interlace all the fingers except for the index fingers. Cross the thumbs and pitch the body backwards. Just taking a gentle back bend. We don't want to go too far. We're just getting started. Very good. Come back to center with your inhale. And we'll exhale now, forward fold, coming into a ragdoll over the legs. So take your time getting down. First forward fold of the day. Give the back line time to open. Let the body hang heavy. Gravity is going to do the work for us here. Start to tuck the chin to the chest. If you want to, you can take the palms to the elbows, and we can also sway a little if that feels good in your body. Maybe a little bit of bouncing, or just stay in stillness, whatever you need this morning. With our next inhale, let's release the arms and start to rise with a slight bend in the knees. Head will be the last to lift. We're going to come up just one vertebra at a time. Rising here. Excellent. With the head up, we'll inhale the arms up once again. Inhale the arms up. Good. We're going to interlace the fingers just as we did before. Index finger is pointing, thumbs are crossed. Take the right leg back and behind the left with a slight bend in the left knee. Place the right foot down. We're going to bend now into the left for a standing banana pose. Open up through the right side body. Take an inhale. With the exhale, find a little bit more space. Good, let's inhale back to center together. Torso comes first. Once the torso is centered, then we'll bring the leg around. Control. Excellent. Now we're going to sit back and low, briefly into a chair pose. Head is up. Gauge the core. Gauge through the glutes. Shoulders maybe starting to feel a little fiery. That's okay. Good. Let's inhale, up. Bring the hands back together. Interlace the same way we did before, but this time cross the thumbs with the other thumb on top. Slight bend in the knees as we take the left foot back and behind. Bend to the right, standing banana pose. Inhale. Exhale, find a little bit more space. Good, we'll come up center. With your next inhale, torso comes first, then we'll bring the leg around, slow and control. Place it down, sink low, chair pose. At this point, the arms are nice and fiery. We're going to create some heat here in the legs. Keep breathing. Good. 2 more breaths. And with your next exhale, straighten the legs and slowly fold over and down. If you can at this point, try and touch the mat, touch the feet. Maybe you're at the ankles, wherever you are. We'll just come down to our maximum so far in this morning opening of the back line. Very good. Now, if you need to bend the knees, that's okay. Go ahead and take a slight bend in the knees. Put the hands down on the mat. We're going to step back to a plank position. Stepping back into plank. Hold here, support the body weight. Take an inhale with me. Exhale, now we're going to lower. Option to come into a baby cobra or an up dog, whichever you'd like to take. And press back, downward facing dog. We can start this down dog first of class with bent knees if you'd like. And start to pedal out, just one leg then the other. Finding a little bit of space, a little bit of more space in each calf and each thigh, side to side with the pedals. And when you're ready, come to a pretty stationary dog. Drop low into the shoulders, long beautiful lines from our hands through the arms, up through the torso, back into our hips and down. Good, we'll take a 3-legged dog. Lift a left leg up. Left leg is high. Open stack the hip now. Keep the shoulders down and square to the mat. Left leg has a bend in the knee. Hips are stacked on top of each other. And I've got the toes of the left foot pointed. Bring that back to square, 3-legged for 1 breath. Good, now we'll pull it forward and through with the inhale. Bring the foot in between the hand. Set up runner's lunge. And with your next inhale, we'll rise crescent lunge all the way up. Bring the hands heart center, Anjali Mudra. Bend forward in the crescent lunge, right elbow to right knee. We're going to take a twist now. If your neck allows, look up towards the ceiling. Twist into our crescent twist here. Very good. Now come up with your inhale, back to crescent lunge. Very good. Now we'll drop the heel down. Heel is down, arms are open. We're taking warrior 2. Drishti is centered and focused over the left middle finger. Arms are relaxed and down, shoulders are down. Good. Very good. Let's take an inhale together. Now we'll exhale back, exalted warrior, warrior 4. Option here. Arm comes to the low back, or it can come down below the knee or above the knee. Careful not to put pressure on the knee. Up to you. Come back through center with the inhale. Now we're going to exhale into a side angle. Option elbow to knee or hand to foot. Up to you. Good. With your next inhale, rise. Come back to center, inhale. And with the exhale, we'll straighten the leg up, straighten. Good, now we're in a standing extended Trikonasana. We're gonna take the fold now. So take the left arm forward. We're hinging first in the hips, and then we'll take the left arm down to the ground. Look up to the sky, up to the ceiling, if your neck allows. Very good. The lawnmowers are firing up near me, where I am in the world, here in Indonesia. The gardens are all being groomed this morning, and as I bring some heat and some fire to my body, my surroundings seem to be doing the same in their own way. Very nice. We're going to take now the right bicep to the right ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold this arm all the way through, circle it down and back, Skandasana, back of the mat. Very good. So a couple options with the arms. I've got my arms out and straight like this. This helps me because at this point I can't drop too low into the hips, so I'm like counterbalancing myself with the weight of the arms in front of me. But if you can, drop a little bit lower into the hips and bring the hands down to Anjali Mudra in your heart center here. Whichever works for you at this point in your flow. Very good. Start to put the hands down on the mat. We're gonna turn now, and we're gonna come into a pyramid pose. So bring the back leg forward, set the feet up on train tracks, okay, straight in both legs. Arms come forward, inhale, exhale, fold over the front leg. Hands come down to either the shin, the ankle, or the mat. Maybe you're in tent with the fingers, or maybe your palms can come all the way down. Tuck the chin to the chest. Put a slight bend in our front leg, and now we're going to put all the weight into the front leg as we come up, warrior three. Good. Now slow with control, start to hinge in the hips. The torso is coming up, the leg is coming down, slight bend in the front knee. Place the right foot beside the left. As we sink, drop down low into a chair pose. All right. That was the first half. Now we're going to repeat on the other side. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Maybe you have a little bit more space, especially in the left leg at this point. Come up halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Put the hands down on the mat. If you need to, you can bend in the knees and we'll all step back into a plank pose. Take an inhale, lower down. We're gonna pop up into upward dog, upward facing dog. Take your inhale, exhale back, downward facing dog. Long, beautiful lines. See if you can get your heels closer to the mat this time. I've got a little bit more space myself, maybe you do too. Bring that right leg up, three-legged dog. Open stack the hips. Keep the shoulders square to the mat. Point the right toe, bend in the knee. Hips are on top of each other. Right hip is high. Straighten out through the arms. Make sure you're square so that the shoulders are in line with one another. They're not coming up. Especially the right one. We got to keep that one down. This will create a deeper stretching sensation in the side body. Very good. Come back. Center, three-legged dog. Right leg high. One breath. And on your next inhale, pull that leg forward and through. Coming into runner's lunge on the right. One breath here, and then when you're ready, with your inhale, we can rise. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good work. Inhale. Exhale the arms, heart center, hands together. We're gonna bend now, tilt forward. Left elbow, left knee, take the twist. Sorry, that was left elbow, right knee. I called that wrong, my mistake. Looking up to the ceiling, if your neck allows. Your next inhale, come back. Inhale the arms up. Crescent. And with your exhale, drop the heel down, open the arms, sink low into warrior two on the other side. Once again, drishti, gaze over top, right middle finger. Very good. Stay low, right angle in the front leg. Breathing deep. Let's take an inhale. We'll exhale back, exalted warrior, warrior four. Even though we're back, we still keep the knee down, right angle. Pay attention to that for a moment. Make sure you're still nice and low. Good. And we'll come up with the inhale. And we'll exhale forward. The right elbow to right knee, left arm up. This is option one. Option two, right arm is coming all the way down to an extended side angle. You can look up to the ceiling, left arm is up. Very good. Awesome. With your next inhale, come up center. And we'll straighten the front leg. Now watch carefully. First the hips. See the shift? Take the shift in the hips. Add lots of length and then we come forward. Very good. The lawnmowers have gotten very close to me. Maybe you can hear them. Look up towards the ceiling. Bring your left bicep to left ear. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, circle the arm down. Start to bend into the right knee as we move, shift backwards into Skandasana on the other side now. Once again, same as before, we can take our arms out, which is probably where I'm going to be on this side. Or you can bring them heart center, it's up to you. This side's a little bit tougher for me. Bring the arms down, start to walk forward, bend into the front knee again, and we're setting up for a pyramid. So we're going to walk the left leg in, maybe a foot, maybe half a foot. Now train track the feet, arms forward, inhale. With the exhale, fold over that front straightened right leg. Very good. Tuck the chin to the chest. Your next inhale, bend into the front knee, and we're coming forward all the way into the right leg. Raise warrior three. Now we'll start to take the hinge. Upper body is raising up, strength in the right leg. Left leg is coming down beside the right. Arms up, sink low, chair pose. Excellent job. We're gonna hold here in this chair and then we're gonna cool off and we're done. Very good work today. Take a big inhale. Exhale as we come all the way down slowly. We're gonna squat all the way down. The butt will be the last to place down on the mat. Good. Hands are gonna come behind you as you scooch the butt out forward just a little bit. We're gonna lower the body all the way down now. Good. Center of the mat. From here, take an inhale with the hands up. Exhale to a T. We'll take the right leg over top of the left, shift the hips to the right, and just fold the legs down and to the left. Then you can look off the right side of your mat for this supine twist. Good, we'll use the left hand if you need. Bring the legs back to center. Excellent. Uncross the legs, cross in the other direction. We'll take the other side now. Arms out to a T once again. Shift the hips to the left so that we can fold the legs to the right. And then you can turn and look to the left if your neck allows. Very good, we'll use the right arm, bring the legs back to center. Now we're gonna stretch out, legs out, arms out, take our Shavasana shape of our choice, either corpse pose or perhaps Supta Baddha Konasana, up to you. It's gonna be a very brief Shavasana for us here on our backs. So I encourage you at this point, if you have time in your morning and you'd like to take a longer meditation on the back, then you can pause the video at this point and do that now. Otherwise, I will cue in just a minute for us to come out and wrap up class. Let's roll onto our right side. We'll use the right bicep as a pillow. Come into a fetal position, just briefly. And from here, we'll use the left arm, press up all the way to the top of our mats. I will turn to face all of you, but I imagine you're at the top of your mat at home. Cross-legged position. We're gonna end class now. Let's place the arms down on either side of the body. Inhale, rise. Touch, exhale to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Let's take the hands to our third eye and bow together. Namaste. If you enjoyed that class and would like to leave $1, I am trying to raise money for a yoga teacher training later this year in India, and $1 would go a long way to help me. So there's a Patreon link in the description. You can leave $1 there. Much appreciated. But outside of that, like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much.